Hey, what's up, YouTube? It is your boy Kel. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are having a great day. Got back last night from seeing Godzilla, the King of Monsters, and I gotta tell you, it's a review for you guys. Let's go. So let's start off with the visuals. I feel like all the monsters and the whole world of Godzilla, it looked amazing. The monsters like King Ghidorah, Godzilla himself, and even Mothra, they look beautiful, and some of the scenes looked really good looking, and but some of the scenes in the beginning of the film was a little bit blurry and a little bit unclear. So probably the CGI was a little bit off there, but overall the visuals was good. The score, I really enjoyed the music. I feel like this is probably best one of the best scores out there for a monster movie film, and I feel like it's really great to listen to. It was really impactful, and I feel like the score does some amazing things for this movie and for the monsters. Uh, the acting, I feel like all the characters in this movie did a really good job. Millie Millie Bobby Brown, and I forgot who her mom and dad actors are, but they all did a good job in the role that they had, and I feel like that's good, but uh, I feel like they just focused a little bit. They focused too much on them, and I didn't really like that in a sense, because yeah, they did good roles and they did good acting performances, but I didn't really care for that. I didn't care about I didn't care for how they acted in this film because I wanted to see Godzilla. So yeah, that's how it is. Um, let's talk about the direction. I feel like the direction was good. Directing was good. I feel like I wish they would have had some widescreen shots of the monsters and just showed an all-out brawl, but that really didn't happen. It was really most was close up, and I didn't really like that. I feel like it could have been done better. So yeah, I but another thing is that for the other thing about the characters, I think is some of these characters a little bit too over saturated in this movie to the point where what I'm saying is the humans, they are oversaturated. They show the humans all the time after uh event happen or the monsters causing chaos. That's cool to look at, but that's not what we're here for. We are here to see Godzilla and their point of view. The director is giving us the point of view of the humans. It's okay to some degree, but what we're here for are for the monsters. I feel like we should have gotten the monsters' point of view, and it should have been focused on them. Humans are sort of like a side factor against these gods who walk around this earth. So, yeah, I feel like I couldn't get into the film like I wanted to because of that. It just wasn't. It just wasn't it for me. What I did like though is that we got to learn a little bit more about Godzilla and more about the monsters. The the doctor, he's the Japanese guy. I think he was in the last film too. I really enjoyed his character because he he loved Godzilla. He was friends with him, and you see how much he cared for him, and I respected that. And it grew on me, and I was like, I enjoyed him and his other assistant doctor, who I forgot her name, who she is, but I enjoyed both of them more than uh than Billy Brown's character and her. I think she played Maddie Madison and her family and going on a quest with them because I didn't really care about what they were trying to do. Uh, really, I just wanted to see what I wanted to see a monster film, an all-out brawl, and what monster films should include is fighting, a whole lot of damn fighting, and I didn't get that in this film. I got more of like a sort of a wrestling match a little bit and fighting then and there, but each time there was something big happening, it switches back to the humans again, and I didn't really appreciate that. I feel like we had our time to shine in all these other movies. Give the time to the monsters. Let them take over this film and show us what they can do. I didn't really get that. I don't think I got the full experience of seeing them go all out, you know. But they did show some good elements in this Godzilla film, to where if you are a Godzilla fan, I think some of you guys will sort of like the elements that they use. They do give him that the character, like Godzilla, his uh, his uh his motives in like the other films, his powers, his all that amazing stuff. They do give us that, but it's just not enough when you're focusing on the human's point of view. It's not enough. It's unsatisfying. It's like the trailer showed me Godzilla and King Ghidorah battling, like we're gonna get that throughout, or him fighting against other monsters team up or something like that, but it really wasn't that. I feel like this was one of the weaker fights of the Godzilla, how many movies they are, and it could have been done so much better if they didn't have humans, or just didn't focus on them at all, or barely, you know. And I feel like some of you guys might have a problem with me saying that, but I feel like if you do have a problem, you probably just love seeing humans deal in their crisis, and seeing just sticking to one family and seeing them go from place to place and trying to survive. But that's not that's not me personally, what I came to see. I came to see a monster film, and the film only about the monsters, and how Godzilla truly becomes the king of monsters, or if he does, gotta wait to find out in the spoiler review. But this is a spoiler free, so I'm not really gonna be giving out much away about what else happens. The other thing is, I feel like another character who plays, he was in the Game of Thrones. I think you guys know him. I just forgot his name, but he plays the villain, and I feel like his acting, all the acts of the characters were really good, but his performance is great. I really loved him as a villain. He plays all good roles. Just how he sounds, and how he talks, and how he acts. It's just great seeing him on screen every time. Like, oh, that's cool. He played in Game of Thrones. What's it called? He was Tyrion's father, Tywin Lannister. Yeah, he played Tywin Lannister in Game of Thrones. So of course I remembered him from that show. I was like, that's cool. Good to see him. Always great to have him on scene. His motives and his intentions were believable, but at the same time, I didn't care. I really didn't. I only cared about Godzilla and what Godzilla was gonna do throughout the entire film, and I got like a tiny bit of that. I wanted way much more, and I feel like if you are a Godzilla fan, you would agree, and you would probably want more in this film too. But this film is entertaining to some degree, and I feel like if you're just a moviegoer, you don't really care about like these type of movies, or you just see it just for fun, you really won't have a problem with this film, and you'll probably enjoy it and have a good time. That's what I think. But my final conclusion, I would say that this Godzilla film could have been it tricked me. The trailer tricked me, and it could have been done better, a whole lot better, if they just took out the humans, the other species, and just left it up to the monsters. And I feel like that this film might be overhyped to a lot of people, because you see monsters fighting, people obviously think it's really cool, but I feel like there's more to that. There should, like, we only got a snippet. I feel like we could have seen a collision of monsters head to head, of full out brawl fight of like throughout the entire film, but I got a small amount of that. I just wanted more as just a fan and a critic. I really wanted more, and that's how I played. But all in all, my final grade, I'm gonna give Godzilla King of Monsters C plus. That's how it is. I think that a C plus is good for what it is. Some people have it lower, but C plus is good for what they gave us. If they didn't focus on humans, we could have gotten higher grade. But that's just a matter of what it is. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Appreciate everyone for tuning in today. Peace out.